Rice, wheat, and corn are not just the world's favorite carbs, they're also cultural icons, practically celebrities in human history. They've gone beyond the dinner plate and become symbols of prosperity, abundance, and identity. In Asia, rice isn't just food, it's woven into language, rituals, and everyday life. People don't just ask, "How are you?" In many cultures, they ask, "Have you eaten rice yet?" as a way of saying, "Are you doing okay?" Imagine if the West replaced "What's up?" with "Had your sandwich today?" The world would instantly feel more caring. And let's not forget rice at weddings, where tossing grains of it over newlyweds is meant to shower them with prosperity. Rice has somehow become both breakfast and a blessing, an edible good luck charm that says, "May your future be as full as this bowl." Wheat, on the other hand, has been the symbol of abundance and wealth in Europe for centuries. Think of all those paintings of golden fields stretching to the horizon. It's practically wheat's Instagram account, flaunting its ability to feed nations. In medieval times, bread wasn't just food, it was social status. The whiter the bread, the fancier you were. Poor folks got the dense, dark loaves while nobles were practically bragging, "Look at my fluffy baguette, peasant." Wheat became so symbolic that it shaped entire traditions. Breaking bread together became a gesture of peace, hospitality, and friendship. To this day, no meal in much of Europe feels complete without a basket of wheat-based bread staring at you, daring you not to eat half of it before the main course arrives. And then there's corn, the cultural heart and soul of the Americas. For indigenous peoples, corn wasn't just food, it was sacred, tied to creation stories and life itself. Imagine a culture looking at a golden ear of corn and saying, "This is not just dinner. This is who we are." Corn found its way into ceremonies, songs, and even spiritual beliefs. It symbolized life, resilience, and the cycle of seasons. And let's be honest, it also symbolized fun. Corn gave us tortillas, tamales, arepas, and eventually popcorn, which turned into the global ritual of movie night. If rice is the polite symbol of prosperity and wheat the stately symbol of abundance, then corn is the cheerful symbol of community, a grain that invites you to the fiesta, hands you a taco, and says, "Eat, laugh, live." What's funny is how these symbolic roles mirror their personalities on the plate. Rice is neat, subtle, and dependable, the grain you can count on to keep you balanced. Wheat is ambitious and structured, puffing up into loaves and strutting into bakeries like it owns the place. Corn is bold and playful, exploding when heated and showing up at every festival. Together, they're like a comedy troupe where each member plays a different archetype. Rice is the straight man, wheat the serious intellectual, and corn the comic relief. And yet, they all deliver the same message. Life is better when there's food, and food is better when it's tied to something deeper than calories. These grains remind us that culture is not built on marble statues or fancy speeches. It's built on meals, harvests, and the shared belief that food is sacred. Rice says prosperity isn't about gold, it's about a full bowl. Wheat says abundance isn't about riches, it's about breaking bread with others. Corn says identity isn't about labels, it's about shared traditions that keep people together generation after generation. And maybe that's why they've lasted so long as symbols. Because unlike money or monuments, you can actually eat them, and they taste good while delivering their philosophy. So the next time you find yourself tossing rice at a wedding, tearing into a loaf of wheat bread, or unwrapping a steaming corn tamale, remember that you're not just eating. You're participating in thousands of years of cultural storytelling. You're honoring prosperity, abundance, and identity, all while enjoying carbs in their most delicious forms. And really, who knew philosophy could taste so good?